Good day, everyone, and welcome back to this YouTube channel. And today I will be sharing with you how I was able to get my AdSense pins, and not just kind of emphasis on the muffin S, which pluralize the word pin. So I got two pins. You get it? I got two pins, and like I'm so sure you'll be wondering how. So I know it's a struggle for a lot of YouTubers and bloggers who are getting their payments through the AdSense route you get. So I know it's like a lot of struggle for you guys out there. So let me share with you as a Lagos person, as a person staying in Lagos and also in Nigeria, and how I was able to get my AdSense pins. So I got two, and I'm so sure you'll be wondering how we're able to achieve two. How we're able to get two. This is it. So the first one I got, which I got. This is a pin in it, and this is the second one I got. But the second one is somewhat useless because the pin in it, I don't even bother to even open it at all because the pin in it is still the same thing. If for you to be sure that it's truly the same, let me put this out here. You can see this is the very first one, the name and everything there. You can see, and this is the second one, the same name and all of that. So it's not as if I got someone else's AdSense pin and I'm trying to come and give you guys lies. So I was able to do that. I got monetized November 2023, and as at December, I was able to get to that monetization, that threshold where you do the address verification and all of that. But there's always like this 3 week window for your pin to arrive to Nigeria or to get to you and all of that. So the very first week I did not get it. Second week I did not get to hear anything from anybody and all of that. So and the second week was also the Christmas break and the New Year kind of thing. So after the I think the third week I went to the closest was the name, the closest post office to me, and I did complain to the man and all of that. However, I was very nice to him and I also tipped the man something. So the man was like, okay, that is when you go to the head office, that is the one in Marina, and I feel like that's the head office in the country. Sha. I don't know. So he said he's going to go to Marina here in Lagos. That he's going to go to Marina and check for it. If he could get it, then he's going to bring it from and all of that. So I was like, okay. So I dropped my name, my phone number, and all of that with the man, and I also got his number too. And I think after 3 days, I called him and like, how far has he gone there? So he said he won't be going. So like during the week, he said he's going to be going the next Monday to the head office to check for it because that's when he do go get things from there and bring to the branch office. So I think now it's already getting to the fourth week, and the man went that very first time and he told me he did not get it and all that. So I feel like probably maybe the man is not he's not doing the job enough or he's not efficient enough. So I went to the head office. That was where I go for street bed because I met this lady and she was like, where is the pin coming from? What's the tracking ID and all of that? Because she claims that with the tracking ID, that's how they'll be able to know where exactly my pin is currently, if it's already in their office and all of that. And for me, I had a feeling that the pin might already be in their office. That she should check. I had to go with like a screenshot of another person's pin to show her this kind of like this what I want if she had come across anything like that in the office. This woman is not even ready to go and check anything. Just say like, and she was just talking about if I can provide the tracking ID and tell her where it's coming from. That's how she can help. And one thing is that for Google AdSense, they don't tell you where the pin is coming from. You don't get to know all of that. You don't get any tracking ID for the pin and all of that. So she did not. So I just had to leave the office because what will I do? So at that time, I already feel bad. Like probably maybe the thing has overcome. The first one had not gotten to them. So I applied for another one, and you can apply for three pins. So I applied for the second one. So I think like 2 days after, this man called me. I was like, "Oh, he has gotten it." That's the man in the nearest office to me that will be going to the head office to pick it up. That the guy in the head office already told him he already had the pin. So the man went, he brought the pin for me, and I was very excited. So I got this first pin like that. So one thing you should do is that try to not wait. Not like don't stay at home and expect them to bring it to you. After like the second week, the third when it gets to the third week, try to go to the office and try to kind of make connection. Not really, really necessary. Just try to like talk to them and let them do their job. You get, but because if you are told and you're expecting them to do it, I don't think they'll do it. However, my own experience is different, and I think it was a cool experience for me. I was also stressed. So I think after a month after I had gotten the first one, that's another 4 weeks window. The second one came. Then the guy from the head office did reach out to me. Since I did drop my number earlier that time, so I think the guy from the head office already had my number and all of that. So he reached out to me and I was like, "Oh, guy, I saw your access pin is with us." So I think he reached out to me through WhatsApp and I was like, "My access pin is with him and all of that. I should come pick it up." I first felt like there's no need to go into that office to pick it up since I don't need it anymore. But one thing came to me was where I felt like if I don't go and pick this thing up, it's just be there and piling up. Every other Google AdSense pin will be there piling up. Or just my experience might actually give that person. That's my own experience if I had not gone to pick it up. And this might feel like, okay, I reached out to this person, no will come for it. That means this thing is something useless. People who get this thing don't really come for it. And every other YouTuber might actually tend to find their self frustrated, find the process of getting it a very frustrating one. So I had to go and pick it up so that it's not give them that notion that this thing is useless. This thing is very, very important for every YouTuber out there. It's very important for every blogger who is using the AdSense routes to get their earnings. So I know it's very important. So I feel like me giving this person the notion that this thing is useless by not going to pick it up, it's not affect me. But I think I have to look out for every other person who will be doing this. So like let me go pick it up and you know I should just know I picked it up and you not have that feeling or that mindset that people who they send these things to, because if I had not gone, like, let's say this thing they're useless because I reached out to the guy and get them, come collect them. You understand? So that was it. And when I got there, it was like, oh, the Baba, that's the man from the closest post office to me, had come to pick this thing for me. So how come I am still coming for this one? So I had to explain to him that it's just because I don't want to give them that notion of this thing being something useless. So it's like, okay, let me just go and pick it up. So that is that for my experience of that's my experience getting my Google AdSense pin and all of that. So I think I'll be doing like a list of videos about YouTube, getting monetized and all of that, and also getting strikes. Oh my god, I am baba for the strikes, and I am here gidigba. We are not going anywhere. YouTube kind of frustrates me. So for you out there, what is the most frustrating thing you struggle with on this YouTube space? And that's it. So I think I'll just do a couple of videos, not a couple, a list of videos regarding YouTube, monetizing, and all of that. So this is all I'll be discussing on how I got my two access pins. Bye.